not an avid Korean drama watcher, you might try True Beauty because it's a great intro to K-drama cliches. Out of the top 10 most used K-drama tropes, the show probably has at least half of them, and to devoted K-drama fans, they've seen this all before. But even so, True Beauty is a strong statement that overused tropes don't need to be tiring, granted that these tropes are written properly and sensibly. That's why today we are going to talk about the overused K-drama makeover plot done right in True Beauty. One of the overused K-drama tropes is the extreme makeover plot. We've seen this with Kim So-hyun in Dream High, Lee Jung-suk in Pinocchio, or Shin Min-ah in Oh My Venus. The lead goes through a total transformation and then proceeds to win the heart of the other lead. In True Beauty, the premise of the show is essentially the makeover of Lim Jo-kyung. Yet the makeover wasn't to strip away a superficial exterior like a fat suit, some glasses, or a bad haircut that for audiences look like an unsuccessful attempt to make a beautiful actress ugly. Instead, the character of Moon Ga-young was made to look like a realistic portrait of an unattractive person based on common beauty standards. Her bad skin riddled with redness and acne, eyebrows that are extremely bushy or too thin, plain ponytail, and an unkept school uniform or an affinity for badly fitting clothes. These are all relatable things that no matter what culture or background falls onto the unattractive side. Many dramas have always been problematic about portraying what ugly is, especially in the case of She Was Pretty, where apparently ugly means curly hair and rosy cheeks. But in True Beauty's case, the show actually gave audiences true-to-life problems that many people have been teased with or even judged others on. True Beauty's take on the extreme makeover plot was also different to its predecessors, whose reasons to require a makeover usually entail winning over a man like in Dream High, or for revenge like Birth of the Beauty, or to fit in a social group like in Boys Over Flowers. In the show, because of her appearance, Lim Jo-kyung gets relentlessly bullied in her school, and she decides to do something about it when she was given the chance to start a new life in a new school. In the show, Lim Jo-kyung had a real necessity for her makeover. She didn't want to be bullied in her new school, and she wanted to make friends. These are legitimate and healthy reasons to change your appearance. What she does to avert from her ugly exterior is again something realistic and again very different. She took to the internet and learned about makeup, something every one of us can do. Unlike in shows where the lead character goes through an extreme plastic surgery all over her body to achieve that ugly to pretty transformation, for what seems like a rare instance in the fantasy world of K-dramas, in True Beauty, we got a realistic solution to a realistic problem. Another healthy take that True Beauty made in the series was that the character who was receiving the makeover was the driving force behind it. It was Lim Jo-kyung herself who decided it was time for a change, rather than another character forcing a makeover on her. K-dramas have an unhealthy way of pushing a makeover onto its subjects, like giving them clothes picked by someone else to suit someone else's tastes. This time, True Beauty let the female lead take the lead, where all the decisions and directions of where the makeover should go was chosen by the character herself. And in a similar vein, True Beauty's new twist to makeovers is to use the makeover to contribute to the character's own personal development in the show. When it's an extreme makeover plot, the makeover is usually a one-off event that starts a string of events for the protagonist. In the show, the makeover was actually the gateway for the protagonist to find her passion for the art of makeup, and this in turn made her decide to pursue a career with it. This decision made a lot of character developments for her because it not only allowed her to be more serious in her studies, which she had been failing to look after, but to also have a more open communication with the other characters in the show, like her mother, whom she had not been completely honest and candid with about her struggles. The other twist that True Beauty had on Extreme Makeovers is it didn't become the center of the romantic plot in the series. The love story in the series had very little to touch on when it comes to the striking difference of Lim Joo-kyung's appearance with and without makeup, rather than the series hanging on to the easy K-drama device of the main lead falling in love with the pretty version of the female lead and then finding out the truth later in the series. True Beauty nipped this overused romantic development in the bud as early as in episode 2, where Lee Soo-ho figures it out himself that Jubal in the comic book store is the new pretty transfer student. The reveal for the male lead in True Beauty wasn't needlessly dramatic or drastically changed their love story. The romance still continued on, and Lee Soo-ho and Lim Joo-kyung's relationship developed with the makeover plot as a minor plot device, and it played more of a supporting role to the romantic plot in the story rather than the catalyst to their love affair. And even though there wasn't a lot of drama surrounding the male lead knowing about the main character's secret, True Beauty didn't completely stay away from the extreme makeover plot prerequisites, such as the big revelation. At the later part of the series, Lim Joo-kyung's secret was exposed to her entire school. But instead of the expected repercussions to this, the series tackled the big reveal with a lot more heart.
어떻게 같은 반 친구가 고통받는 영상을 보면서 그렇게 웃고 떠들고 주경이가 당한 고통이 너희들한테는 그냥 그런 가십거리밖에 안 되는 거야?
Her classmates weren't too quick to bully her right away and became more empathetic to her after a plight from their teacher, showing that not all K-drama high schoolers are heartless. And her friend Soo-ah felt more betrayed because Lim Joo-kyung thought that their friendship was based on superficial things such as looks. Instead of reacting like the standard K-drama friendship argument where the supposed betrayed friend will just misunderstand the whole situation and milk it for another 3 to 4 episodes. In the end as well, after being exposed, Lim Joo-kyung embraced her no makeup face, but didn't completely leave behind her makeup face too. True Beauty handled the closure to her accepting her own beauty with balance, her embracing her bare face in normal everyday life, but also showcased a done-up face during special events and occasions, which in itself is a realistic way to go. True Beauty is in its entirety your generic high school rom-com and offers the audience K-drama tropes you've all seen before. But what sets True Beauty apart from K-drama cliches is its unique take on overused plot devices. It's realistic and even progressive. True Beauty advanced K-dramas in not just selling fantasies of poor, quirky girls ending up with rich, handsome boys, but it portrays genuine struggles on self-confidence and social acceptance that you can relate to. It puts on screen beauty standards and self-transformations without any mockery or misrepresentation. With all the stereotypes the show True Beauty has, it is still somehow a breath of fresh air, making it one of the most successful Korean dramas to watch.